Hello and welcome to the greatest map review ever. Um, I'm going to go over Cascade. It has now been reintroduced to RGL. This is RC1A. This map's gone. Obviously, this map's gone through many iterations, but they've chosen to go with this version, which is not bad. I don't know why they landed on this one. I guess it was the invite scene, but anyway, let's get on to the map review. Let's go over the rollout and mid fight. So everybody can just go main. I'm gonna whip the heavy. Demo, you lay one sticky and spawn. You just jump out to here, and then from here you can like put a sticky here, and jump down to this pack, or just walk this way. Either one works. This one's kind of nice because if you get the pack, you'll be full health for the mid fight. And there's a couple of things that can mix things up that the soldier and heavy can coordinate on. So one of them is I can just whip our heavy through waterfall for the mid fight. We can drop on them and make a play off that. Or I can whip him through under, and then we come out here while our demo walks across. The rest of you guys are gonna be, well, our sniper, I'll leave it up to you, Thunda, but most snipers will take a few shots at least from bats at the start of the round. And then once you start to fear the spy, or if you get chipped and you're low, then you drop down. And you can take, this map's kind of open for sniper. There's so many good angles in the mid-fight. You can just look at the point and, just shoot anybody trying to cap. There's a lot of, cringe pixel shots you can get on this map, just, inching your way up the slope. A lot of snipers tend to abuse that. But, yeah. The rest of us, it's going to be our NG, our scout, demo, spy. You guys are all going to be coordinating to win the mid-fight. So our scout and demo need to be on the same page. I really want to see Hark call a side, and I need our scout to run to that side with our demo. Our NG is just going to be setting up buildings, but any mini that watches the point is going to be fine. Just on the ground. You could go for a tricky spot, like behind one of these rocks. Anyone works, as long as it's, dealing damage and affecting the fight. And then Flint, don't be afraid to actually get involved and be like a second scout. Just, run at players. Any damage on the demo. Demo is the primary focus on this map, because this map is just built for demo. Everyone's going to be within sticky range. The spam angles are ridiculous. So yeah, support Hark and Parsi. You definitely want to be respecting sniper. So when you go main, sorry, you roll out, you come through here. You're going to want to cut in here, and then you're actually safe from sniper as you walk out here, and then just kind of chill here and be ready to kite out either this way or concrete. I would not recommend concrete, because you got to go around this winding path, and the soldier is very, very bombable. This is just a lot safer, and we definitely want to see Chung sticking by you here. You notice I didn't mention Chung for the mid fight, which is because our pyro needs to be protecting our med. There's so many threats that can happen to you on mid. It's kind of like product. They could send any amount of players through here, soldier bomb, spy decloak, so Chung, just play lame and protect our med for most of the mid-fight. You don't need to be DMing. That's it. We focus on the sniper. We need those sniper calls from Justario, but I guarantee the sniper's going to peek bats from one angle or the other. Some snipers like to peek this, I guess, but we just need that call early. And that's the mid-fight. So, moving on, let's talk about pushing in different scenarios. So, let's say we're at disadvantage, Uber-wise, and we don't have the point, and we need to regroup and figure something out. I think the best spot to do that is over here. I mean, anywhere behind house. Think of it like product. Our med can just sit here, everybody come to our med for buffs, and we're going to set something up. For instance, our soldier and heavy go waterfall, bully their soldier out, and then I can pivot back and bomb, and try to get a force, or while our demo and scout are walking across the point with our NG, we're all just sacking. We definitely want our pyro to sit back with our med though. In whether we're sacking or doing like a fake push, like I was describing, just sit here, Parsi. This map can be brutal in your escape routes, so the safest one is definitely here. Watch for spy here, and just have our pyro with you, and you guys just get out. It's a pretty short walk to spawn. If we have uber advantage or it's even, then we're going to do a regular push. There are many options for this. We can go from concrete, main, or left side. Whichever one you choose, push the lane that your sniper's peeking. So we have to listen to Thunda, and whatever he wants to peek, we walk that same lane. And that's how you do it. Any one of these are viable. However, if our sniper's dead and their sniper's up, pushing from concrete kind of sucks because their sniper can just sit here, and what are we going to do? So we may want to choose left. And honestly, this route is pretty good now. I don't seem to remember this route being this good. In the various iterations of this map, there was like a shutter here in a whole big room. But this is amazing now, because like if you need to hug the left side, you should remember this, especially Parsi. If you go to the right even a little bit, the sniper might be able to clip you. So just hug here. There's gonna be a heavy there, and he's often a good target to focus early. I want to see Hark and our scout calling focuses and working together. And Parsi, you can hard commit at some point, because you are pretty safe from snipers just walking out here. And don't bait, just keep the beam on your demo and scout. You can neglect other people. Like, don't heal our pyro here. Just put the, like, arrow or heavy, who, Mythic may be pushing somewhere. He may be going under. Give him a buff if he's going under, and then, yeah, just keep it on our scout and demo. They need the heals the most. And, yeah, that's how we do a push. And then, as we start getting space, then, Thunda, you can move up and start peeking more aggressively. We definitely need to be watching for spy on our sniper. This has been a problem on our team, but we cannot let this man be dying to spy. So, Thunda, try to play close to combo as much as possible, or just be spy aware yourself. Sometimes Flint, you might want to just go and babysit him. If you want to peek like bats, if we have the point and rotate up there, because this is a pretty dominant sightline. Although when we have the point, which we're going to talk about in a bit, there's some better sightlines. Anyways, that's the push. We call, and similar to the mid fight, Hark is going to call aside. You guys commit, and I want someone to be calling focuses. I don't care who, but someone in the fight. Demo scout. It could even be you, Flint, if you're in. Okay. Now let's talk about holds. The standard hold is pretty passive. It's where you sit behind this fence. Our medic, Parsi, you should be standing here. You're very safe here, and you can react a little bit better to spam from the demo, because every demo is going to like lob pipes over here, so you're going to want to watch for that. And also, the spy has some decent decloaks here, so Chung just needs to be on top of that, and I need you turning around pretty often as well, Parsi. If we have ad, and we have the point, then we don't want to get forced. They're likely going to run a sack, right? So we just want you to be playing back here, Parsi. You can bait really hard, and then just like come back here with Chung. When the sack's over, just come back in. The positions for the hold. So for this hold, I think it's pretty good to have people spread out and our heavy separate from the combo. So I think you can play over here, Mythic. Mythic is going to watch this, but yeah, him playing here, or even as forward as here, is really good. Just to, make them have to deal with him. I'm going to be sitting in this waterfall watching it. I might run black box just so I don't die, but just keep in mind, Parsi, that I may need to come for arrows periodically, and depending on where the sniper is, you can actually walk up to here and just buff me. And that would be really nice, but obviously I understand that might not happen, especially if we're in a fight, and you need to be healing our demo and scout. So yeah, be ready to arrow Mythic, and you're gonna, if it's even and they're gonna exchange into us, then we need to use it on our pyro. It should be a solo on Chung, and then we make something happen for the post. I don't want anybody dying during the Uber exchange, or when we have the point in general and it's downtime. Please don't die. We just, like, that's the time when Justario can just sit behind them and calm where they're rotating, calm where the sniper is, and then we can never get caught out. Um, yeah, our demo and scout are just roaming around the point, trying to get spam in where our demo can, and meeting them early. So this is another important thing that we need to see from Justario is where the sniper is and where they're about to push. Because if Hark has that information, let's say you that the enemy team is pushing concrete, then Hark can just come over here and trap this off, and then they're screwed. But he won't be able to do that if he doesn't know. So this is kind of the passive hold. During this hold also, we need someone watching under, and I think Flint, you're the best to do that here in the passive hold. Or Mythic, if you want to play closer to combo. Either one is fine, but we need someone watching under. I would like you guys to calm between Flint and Mythic, I think, are the two people who really should be watching under. Call which one is watching under. Say, like, I'm watching under, or I'm dead, watch under. Like, this just needs to be something we don't forget about, because you can easily get blindsided by a heavy head glitching up his way up here, or, like, a scout, or who the fuck knows. There's also the more forward holds you can do. So these are great, and we should try to do these as much as possible, but they're only possible with good spy comms, or if the sniper's dead. So basically, we can have Parsi, you can sit behind this shield. This is probably the best. Like, this rock isn't really good anymore for you to hide behind, because the bat's sightline, so just chill here. Like, you can play a bit further back, but just, like, don't peek that. And our demo's going to be playing close, roaming around. Our heavy's going to be playing right here. Again, I'm going to be watching Waterfall, so I may need arrows here and there, but basically what we're going to be doing in this quote-unquote forward hold is just playing around our sniper. We need to make sure he doesn't die, he can get full buffs all the time, and just peek them early wherever they're pushing. Again, with good Justario calls, we'll be able to get the jump on them, and then we can just meet them early. Vision Spire can spam them. If it's even, we can even exchange, like, force a bad exchange for them, like somewhere around here, and then just have all the space in the world for the post. Again, this should be a solo on our pyro, because we still have the point here. We're just talking about a forward hold. I think that covers the holds. We just need to, like, actually in practice, it never goes as simple as this. So, like, I think, excuse me, I'm dying. I think we need to talk about, like, just, I really need you to pay attention, Parsi, like you've been doing, to Uber ads and dis ads. It's counting Ubers, in other words, because that'll be invaluable in this map. On Koth in general, it's very important. And if you do it right, you'll never get caught out by one of their Ubers, and we'll never get caught at dis ad, and we'll always be in a favorable position Uber-wise. And that's like, leveraging Ubers is a big part of Koth, and I think we need to just focus on that first and foremost. So keep Parsi alive, and Parsi, just play according to your own information. You know, don't wait for other people to tell you what to do, because there's stuff that you need to do regardless, and that's like count Ubers. If you're a disad, you bait, and you don't peek and you don't die. Watch for spy. Call Chung over to play with you if they aren't, and if you have Uber, then you can play forward. If we have ad and they're gonna sack into us, then you can play further back. Just come back here. And I really think this is the best kiting spot. When we're doing the forward hold, you might notice no one's watching under, but that's because they don't have to, because we're forward enough to just lock shit down. With Hark can just lock this down and prevent anybody from even going there. The main issues are going to be their spy, going for some random decloak, like behind here, for example, or just like a soldier bomb. But again, Chung can be on top of that, and Mythic is going to literally be right here. So don't be afraid to do this hold. Hark, I want you to call for it whenever it's doable. Like, it's going to be doable in a lot of situations. We just need to be on top of it. But if our sniper dies, for example, then we should probably back up. because we can't really maintain this. And like, let's say their sniper goes here and kills our sniper, then we need to like rotate pretty quick back to here and then cross over to the more passive hold, and that's fine. Just some specifics about demo because I play demo. Park, just please keep in mind the amazing spam angles on this map. Like you can sit really far back here and deal a ton of damage with your pipes. Good trap spots are, on any of the rocks here. On the here, I think is a pretty good trap. You can still hide the stickies there, and obviously here is really good. Um, and yeah, like a really good strategy when we're doing the passive hold is to just bait them on the point, have your traps up, and just be spamming the heck out of them with pipes, and then everybody else is just shooting them when they try to cap. And we can extend the fight like that. Like it is totally possible for us to have Uber, and or for it to be even, and they're just trying to cap the point, but we keep extending it. Like they're just trying to bait the cap. We keep extending the situation by just killing or bullying away the people on the point. That's a rather passive playstyle, but it is a very good playstyle on Koth. Main idea is I just want to give us some ideas instead of overextending and dying when we have the point, which is really important. So Hark, I need you to be on top of that. Play uber safe. Don't put yourself at risk. And stay within beam range. It's gonna be tempting for you to walk over here, and just don't do it. Unless like the sniper's dead, but even then. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm gonna open up for questions, guys. Do you have any questions? No questions. Going once. Going twice.
My only question is this will be uploaded so we can rewatch it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys.
And